Matthew 26:38. Then he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me." I was going to do, well, Happy Faith Friday, Sunday edition. I've been slacking on the Fridays and apologize for that. So I was, a couple things I had been thinking over the week. One was iron sharpens iron and being bold in our faith. But I have a friend who lost his mom last week. And there's another one who lost his mom a few months ago. And another several years ago lost his mom. And, you know, man, it just kind of called out to me on Friday when I was reading 10 Minutes with God for Men. My pastor, Chad Moore, wrote it. And that was the page was talking about the power of a friend's presence. And, I lost a friend a couple months ago, but talking, specifically to losing your mom and how, I mean, man, that hits hard for a lot of us. I think everybody, most of us, hits really hard. And one of my best friends, several years ago, I think it was like 7 or 8 years ago, it was actually the first anniversary of his mom having passed. And I reached out to him and I was like, "Hey, you want me to come over, hang out, chat on that day?" And he was like, "No, I'm good, man, I'm good." So I showed up anyway, 6-pack of beer. We just kind of hung out. His wife was there. We chatted. He just talked about his mom, and at the end, he was happy that I stopped by. Now, I could have just stopped by. We could have just watched the game. We could have said nothing, and that, I think, would have been as good. Just being there, because at certain times, especially men, we don't talk. Paddy Pimblett, if you don't know who he is, he's a UFC fighter, and a couple years ago in one of his fights, he had lost a friend to suicide. And he made a very bold statement at the end of the fight, and it was, "Men, speak up." So, try not to go too off with this here. First of all, guys, if you're hurting, reach out to a friend, anybody. We gotta talk. We gotta let these feelings out. But if you have a friend who's gone through something incredibly painful, like losing your mom, reach out to them. Check in on them. And one of the things Chad was talking about here was that it doesn't always have to be a conversation, just a presence. Keep in mind, when a friend is, and I'm taking this right from Chad, when a friend is hurting, your presence and silence could be enough just to be there. Is the true, the time take to get there, the true friendship. There's a statement here: "Jesus, thank you for carrying the burden of the cross. When I feel like no one understands or relates to my difficult times, I know you do. I'm never alone. Thank you." So we always have Christ to lean on. But it's always nice to have a friend come by, reach out, call. I'm going to start trying to make more phone calls and less text messages. And let's try to do that. So today, it was a little off the cuff here. Bottom line is, check in on your friends, especially men, my male friends, my guys. Let's talk. Let's get back to talking to each other. It's okay. And it's okay to cry on our shoulders. And I'm sure you won't mind if we cry on your shoulders on our bad days. And to those who have lost a mom, man, I pray for you. And I'm sorry. And we know we'll all see our moms in heaven. My mom is gracefully still alive and with us, and she's doing great. But yeah, this one a little long, but just wanted to kind of point that one out. So let's keep talking. And again, it was Matthew 26, verse 38. Then he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me." So let's keep watch with each other. All right, guys, take care. We'll talk this week.